Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be recording a little bit different of a video today. As you can see, I am dressed up and ready to go outside, and that's because I am traveling today. I am traveling from London to Amsterdam today, and it's super early in the morning. I'm actually about to call my Uber. I will be putting on a face mask. I will be practicing good hygiene, and I just want to show you guys what it's like traveling after lockdown and still while there is a global pandemic happening in the world right now. So anyways, I thought it would be fun for us to take this journey together so you guys can see what it's like. If you guys are hesitant for travel or not really keen, all I can say is do what's comfortable for you. I'm actually going on this trip, and it's the only trip that I have planned during this whole time. A lot of my trips have been canceled actually due to coronavirus and the pandemic, but I thought that this one I could go forward and try it out because, again, like I said, the government here in the UK has advised that it is safe to travel to certain European countries, and that's why I'm doing it. I am following government advice. When this video is being recorded and when I publish it, it is completely fine for me to travel to and from Amsterdam and come back to London and not have to self-isolate for 14 days. So anyways, I want to take you guys along for this journey. If you guys wanna see more travel vlogs or just more daily and life vlogs, please do give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys are interested in that kind of content. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the Uber. So guys, I just arrived at Heathrow, and as you saw earlier, I had a face mask on and I was in an Uber. I don't know how well you guys can hear me right now, but I am at Heathrow Airport and I'm ready to go through security. And I thought I'd just show you guys around of what the airport looks like. It is really early in the morning, but I'm actually really surprised at how busy it is. Anyways, you have to wear a face mask inside the airport, and I actually have a very comfortable face mask, and I think it's really comfortable, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about it after the trip. But it's a KN95 mask, and I'll link it down in the description below if you guys are interested. I also have sanitized my hands already, and there are lots of sanitation points throughout the airport that I've already seen, and I'll go through security and show you guys what it looks like past security as well. So guys, I just went through security. I couldn't record in security obviously, but there were so many sanitation points and there was plastic barriers between every single person when you were actually in the queue to go through security. So I thought that was a really good social distancing measure that Heathrow has put into place. It is quite busy. I think there's a lot of people going on holiday because you can travel now in the UK and outside of the UK and into different European countries. But anyways, I am through security. I've hand sanitized again. I feel like hand sanitizer is the #1 thing that you have to carry with you when you travel. But I actually now have 2 hours before my flight. I got here super early because I was a little bit nervous with what the travel would be like and the wait times and everything. But anyways, I have access to the British Airways lounge, and hopefully it's open, and I'll show you guys what the lounge looks like right now. I hope it's not too busy, but yeah, let's carry on with our journey. Hey guys, so I just made it to the British Airways lounge, and as I said earlier, because I have status with British Airways, I'm able to use the lounge before I travel or before I fly. And when I walked in, everything was very socially distanced. There was contactless entry into the lounge. You just scan your boarding pass. And what's really cool is right now, if you want to order food within the lounge, you actually have to use an app on your phone, and then you order the food and it's brought to your table, so there's least amount of contact, so you don't really have to worry about interacting with the staff. But all the staff do have face masks on as well, which is really great. And yeah, it's socially distanced. Everyone's keeping their distance, but I'm actually very surprised that there are so many people in the lounge right now. And I think it's because the UK government has allowed for everyone to travel freely between certain European countries, and because of that, everyone is going on summer holiday. But anyways, so far so good. And the reason why I don't have a mask on actually is because I'm eating and drinking right now, and because of that, you're allowed to take off your face mask in order to consume food. So anyways, I'm gonna put on my face mask again and head out to the gate shortly, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in the airplane. It's relatively short and really easy. I forgot to record when I first got on the flight, but relatively full flight. I was kind of surprised at how many people are on the flight. But when you got on the flight, they actually gave you a sanitation pack, which was like hand sanitizer and a sanitation wipe to wipe things down. And all your food came in a plastic baggie, which was really interesting. And I'm waiting to disembark right now, and they're actually letting you guys out by row, so you can't just get up and walk off the flight. You have to wait until your row number is called, and then you can actually get off the flight. Anyways, it was a fairly easy flight, and so far so good. Hey guys, I made it to Amsterdam. As you guys saw on the flight earlier, I was trying to talk to you, but it was kind of a little bit confusing on disembarking the flight. Anyways, I've made it to Amsterdam. I'm in the Amsterdam Central Station. As I was saying, it was a very smooth flight, really easy, nothing too difficult about it. British Airways kept everyone socially distanced, made sure we boarded and also disembarked in a socially distanced manner. And yeah, went through immigration pretty easily. I have to say, when they saw my American passport, they were very hesitant. And then I had to explain that I live in London and that I've been in the UK during the entire lockdown, and that's because of that I'm able to enter Amsterdam without any issues. Anyways, I'm waiting for the next train from the airport into Central. It's a fairly easy, quick route. You just go underground into the train station where I am now, and then it's a 20-minute journey into Central Amsterdam. I think when I get to the hotel, I'll probably give you guys a better overview of my experience and how travel was, and you know what it's like traveling during a pandemic. But so far it was really easy. I felt like a little stressed and anxious at first because I haven't traveled in 4 months, and I'm used to traveling every single month of the year. So it was an interesting time, but for the most part, everything went to plan, and I made it to Amsterdam, and I'll give you guys a debrief when I get to the hotel. Hey guys, as you can tell, I am no longer in an airplane, and I'm actually not in my hotel room in Amsterdam anymore. I'm back home, and as I was reviewing this footage, I realized that I had lost some bits of it and it didn't make sense. So I wanted to recap you guys, go over everything that I was feeling about traveling during the pandemic, and wrap up this video. So the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about is my feelings towards traveling or air travel during this pandemic. So I flew with British Airways, and the entire time that I was at Heathrow Airport and at Amsterdam Airport, and also on the flight, I felt like everyone was adhering to social distancing and also wearing a mask. So I have to say, it was difficult for us to try to socially distance on an aircraft. And being completely honest, if you think about the way the seats are set up and just how you board and how everything happens, you end up sitting in front of someone or across from someone, and it's still not a meter or 1.5 meters or 2 meters apart. It ends up being less than that. And to be honest, it's just something that's the reality of travel. If you've ever traveled on an airplane, you realize you are close to strangers, and it's gonna be hard to avoid that. But I'd have to say, with British Airways, they did try to make sure that we were all sat 1 seat apart, and that like between the rows there was enough distance between people. But as you saw probably in my footage earlier, there was someone sat directly behind me, and that's not really 1 meter apart. But again, everyone was wearing face masks, and it was really nice that everyone tried their hardest in such a small enclosed space to keep distance. When I boarded the aircraft and I was getting onto the plane, British Airways made sure that everyone was only boarding by row number. So it didn't matter if you were in first class or at the back of the plane, they were actually just making sure that you were boarding row by row so that you could adhere to social distancing. They also insisted that everyone had to wear their face mask throughout the entire duration of the flight, which I have to say most people that were sat around me or near me all did wear their face masks, so I really appreciated that bit. And then as you boarded the flight, as I said earlier, they did give you a sanitation pack, which was very useful. I wiped everything down, and then I also sanitized my hands, and I just really appreciated how they kept everything super clean, and they kept reminding everyone as a customer that, you know, they clean the aircraft, that they continue to make sure that they're following coronavirus guidance as you guys are traveling internationally on air travel. Also, the final thing I kind of wanted to say is when I was traveling to Amsterdam, I have to say all the Dutch people, including the hotel and the people that I met with, all really adhered to the social distancing protocol, and they were all handing out masks or hand sanitizer and made sure that everyone felt very comfortable in the hotel and the restaurants that I did visit. So So anyways, if you are traveling during these times where it's a little bit tricky and you're not sure of what to do, I would say do what feels comfortable, follow what your government has advised to do. And again, just make sure that you are adhering to those social distancing and wearing a mask and sanitizing your hands. And I just think that if you want to travel, go ahead and do it. Just make sure you are being safe and protecting yourself and protecting others. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me to Amsterdam for 24 hours. If you did, please do make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you've made it this far into the video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I do have a number of daily vlogs that I also post and travel vlogs. I'll link them up in the cards now for you to check out. But anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbering on and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.